Hey, welcome to Enid Buzz E-Talk, where we buzz about community events and things going on around town, hot topics, and every now and then we have guests. Hey, Todd, what's going on?
Hey, who's our guest today?
Us. We are the guests today. So we've got two cameras going. I don't even know which one to look at, and we're a little understaffed today, but we wanted to come do another episode and just kind of wrap up the month because this was last week of the month.
Yeah. So is there like a last Friday party thing?
No, but mentioning that, the month does end on a Friday, which makes it just one day away from having a First Friday, so we'll have to wait till the next week for the March First Friday, but hopefully the weather will be nice, and we will have a First Friday, and hopefully Enid Buzz will be a part of that First Friday. We may open up Creative HQ again and they're even talking about maybe doing a street dance. I don't know if it'll be for March, it might be later, but we will keep you informed on that. So everybody put the March First Friday on your calendar.
That would be 6th, I believe.
March 6th. Put it on your calendar, something like that. So anyway, I think we'll just kind of let everybody know what's going on around town. Here's a couple of events. One of the questions that I'm getting a lot of comments and questions about is, hey, what's going on at Cleveland and Chestnut?
Yeah.
And
because I thought it was a retirement community, but it's not.
Well, and I don't know, I didn't follow it that close, but I think originally it was going to be a retirement community, and I don't want to, I hate to say facts that I don't know, but the people in the neighborhood had some questions about that, so it was, the developer took it back, redid it, presented it to them, and this new development is what they went with. So I think originally it was going to be a retirement home. Now, this little development plan is on Enid Buzz at enidbuzz.com. Just do a search for it. It's called Stonebridge, but what it sounds like is there's really going to be kind of three major areas. On the very corner is going to be retail. We don't know yet what retail. It could be office space. On the west side of the tract, there's going to be a road that you'll get in from Chestnut, and it'll be it'll be a little residential area with a lot of houses.
Are they going to tear down that house? That's a cool house.
You know, I think that house is going to be gone.
Oh, it looks like it. Yeah,
because it's not. But I know there's like there is a oil well there that they have to work around, which I think might be. But I do think that I drove by yesterday and I thought, wow, that house is kind of right in the middle of the way. So that kind of cool, I kind of always considered it kind of a cool 50s house.
50s, early 60s.
Early 60s, yeah. Now we don't want to misspeak, but we think that house may be...
Hey, if anybody knows.
Yeah, somebody let us know. But I think that house is in the middle of all this plan. So anyway, residential housing there on the west side, and then north of the corner on the Cleveland side, they're saying will be a gated retirement apartments.
Retirement apartments?
Maybe not retirement. Gated apartments.
Upscale?
Upscale. Not retirement. Upscale apartments. So
you old folks don't get upscale somewhere.
Yeah. So, and we know I know when I announced this on Enid Buzz, a lot of people complained, where are the lower end apartments? Well, this developer is developing higher end. So somebody out there, please develop some moderately expensive apartments, because we do need more places to live in Enid.
Yeah, because I guess rent's really high around here.
That's what they're saying, and it's hard, and I know I get a lot of people on Enid Buzz asking for rentals and apartments, and especially single people going to school that just need something really inexpensive. So if you do have some rentals out there, let us know. Buzz at enidbuzz.com, and we can get them rented really quick. I have a feeling if they're decently priced. So.
Yeah, and decent.
Decent condition. And anyway, also on the development, up towards the north part of the development.
A swimming pool.
Well, I think it's going to be there'll be like I think it's going to be like a pond and a park area. I don't know, when you say park, I don't know if it's going to be a place where kids can go play, but there'll be a pond and a park area there, and then across on the east side of Cleveland will be the water detention area, which they're building because the people in that area that live there were afraid of flooding issues, and so that's how they're going to take care of the flooding issues.
Yeah, Is Cleveland going to be able to handle all that?
Well, and another part of this whole plan is they are expanding the intersection of Chestnut and Cleveland, and Cleveland is getting widened from Chestnut to Oakwood, so it is going to be widened, so it's going to be a mess there for a little while. I don't know when construction is going to start on the road.
Chestnut's getting widened?
No, not Chestnut. Cleveland from Chestnut to Oakwood. Willow to Willow.
That needs widened. It really does.
Yeah, and I think that's been in the plan for a while.
That's going to be a mess.
That is going to be a mess.
Because at 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock on school mornings, oh Lord, that place is busy.
Yeah, so we'll try to get dates on that, but everybody be prepared for a little congestion on Cleveland as all this development gets to going.
Progress hurts sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's progress.
Yeah, but we're glad. So anyway, so that is Stone Bridge development at Cleveland and Chestnut. We will try to get you more information. If you guys want it, let us know.
Cool.
So anyway, let's take a quick break.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and we'll let everybody know of some cool events going on the rest of this month and the beginning of next month. So we will be back in a minute.
Goodbye.
Enid Buzz E-Talk is filmed weekly at 580 Coffee House at 122 East Randolph and out at Oakwood Mall. Stop by every day from 11 to 1 for 50 cents off your first drink. 580 Coffee House downtown in Oakwood Mall.
We're back. Oh, by the way, 231.
231. We're back.
You can ask me about your home show. I got prepared just.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. So anyway, we're back, and we're just using this episode of E-Talk to talk about some events that are going on in and around Enid. And one of our cohorts, Ty, is not here, but hopefully he's out selling real estate because, not real estate, but real estate ads and videos, because we are building up a real estate section on Enid Buzz. But what do you have going on with your home show?
We're almost done with the pre-production stuff. I've been building some really cool jib cranes and getting geared up. So we're getting really close to launching that stuff. So that'll be coming pretty quick.
To having an official episode. So right now, what you see on Enid Buzz is just, well, you're calling quick tips.
Right, yeah. So don't confuse that. But the full episodes are coming up, and it's going to be, I don't even know if we've touched on it, but it's going to be an interactive home improvement show where viewers actually can message me, contact me, send me videos of their situations. I'm going to have a section called Problems and Projects, or Projects and Problems, or whatever, where you got like a funny hole in the wall. You can take a video of it, send it to me, and I'll show you how to fix it. Stuff like that.
Cool.
So that'll be cool. Yeah.
Okay, so lots of stuff coming. Anyway, keep checking in on enidbuzz.tv. We're going to try to ramp up the shows and stuff like that. So this is all new to us, almost as new to everybody else. So anyway, stay with us.
Forgive us.
Yeah. So
what's going on at the Gaslight?
The Gaslight, the dinner theater this year is called the 39 Steps, and it sold out so quickly because they do the dinner theater actually at the Symphony Center, and I'm trying to think of who caters it, but off the top of my head, it's the Cupboard. What's the... The people that catered are so good that it sold out quickly, so they have opened up this Thursday, which is the 27th, another show. So if you didn't get tickets...
the 28th.
Well, I think that's the regular schedule. The 27th is the day that they added, which is on the Thursday. So if you do want to see the dinner theater, you got to get tickets quick for this Thursday night show.
That's this week.
That's this week. And we think this is airing Tuesday night, maybe Monday night, Tuesday night. So Wednesday, Thursday, you got to get your tickets. So anyway, that's going on.
Is the actual show at the...
The actual show is at the Enid Symphony Center.
So don't go down to the Gaslight.
Don't go to Gaslight.
There won't be anybody there.
Yeah, so the 39 Steps at the Symphony Center put on by Gaslight.
What's 39 Steps about?
Go to enidbuzz.com, because not only do I have a description of what the play is about, but we've got video, we've got interviews with Jill Phillips, one of the actresses in it, and then another actor. So go check it out. There's a lot of information about this production on enidbuzz.com.
Yeah, and those are really cool. I've been to several. They're a lot of fun.
The dinner theater's a good time.
I haven't been to that yet.
Yeah.
What do you get to eat?
I don't know. I haven't gone. So anyway,
okay.
Somebody report back to us what the food was.
Yeah.
And I'll try to figure out who catered it, because I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway.
Mardi Gras!
And then Mardi Gras in Enid. Yeah, can you believe it? The
is this the thing where the guy from the place is coming? From Prairie Home Companion? Is that this thing? No, that's the Arts Festival. No?
Yeah, no. The Enid Arts Council is putting on Mardi Gras to raise money for the Enid Arts Council, and no, I don't.
I heard that somebody from Prairie Home
Mudbugs.
Companion. Is that Mudbugs?
The Mudbugs will be playing at the Mardi Gras, and it is March 1st.
Oh yeah, that's featured on the Prairie Home Companion. Okay.
Okay.
They've been on Prairie Home Companion, which I love that show.
Okay. Tickets are available at the Enid Welcome Center, which is at the corner of Independence and Garriott, or at enidarts.org. It is a fundraiser. Seating is limited. I don't think they've sold out, but you might find out. You can call 233-3643 to find out if they're sold out or to get tickets. So that ought to be a good time. Mardi Gras in Enid.
Yeah, Mardi Gras is good anytime.
What was the deal that you had? Somebody from Branson is coming to Enid.
The February, March 28th, so that's a couple weeks away, month away. Ozark Mountain Hoedown with George Brother.
And that is going to be where?
I don't know, ask Don Kirkley.
Don Kirkley? I will post information on that on Enid Buzz. Anyway, but it's a show that they've been bringing to Enid a couple of times a year now. It's kind of a Branson show from the Ozarks that they bring here. And good time. I am about to post information on that if it's not already posted by the time this airs. So we have construction workers and clinking going on. And we are at 580. They're going to be putting in food. You want to talk about your food coming in, or?
I guess, if you want me to.
Well, just tell us just real quick what's coming down the pipe.
They're
Come right here and talk.
Oh, okay.
I mean, and you don't have to get into a lot of detail because we know you guys are like a month or 6 weeks out.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably about a month-ish, maybe. When our baker gets back, she's going on a vacation.
To Ireland.
To Ireland. I know,
That's a
it's gonna be nice.
vacation.
I know.
Yeah.
So hopefully she doesn't stay there and we have to live for a baker.
But when she comes back, you guys will.
We're going to start doing sandwiches, soups, and salads. And
Cool.
that'll be kind of, specialty sandwiches every day.
Yeah, and it's like a sandwich a day. It's
Yes.
not like you can't pick from like 5-6 different sandwiches.
Oh,
it's going
a
to be
daily special.
I think there's going to be like 2 or 3 sandwiches a day, and that's it.
Okay, that'd be
so it
good.
won't be like a whole lot with like 3 sandwiches, and they'll switch that.
keeping it simple.
Yeah.
Well, good. And you guys will, like, on a daily basis, will you guys post what the sandwiches are on Facebook or
Yeah, and
something?
I think they'll probably get that into a routine of kind of what's going to be on Mondays, what's going to be on Tuesdays type thing.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we're working through at least.
Okay,
We'll
cool.
see.
And this is Jeremiah with 580.
Hello.
We just grabbed him. They're doing construction upstairs, so we'll let you guys in on that eventually.
You guys make a lot of noise.
Yeah, we do. We're good at that.
But we like the noise, so hey, thanks for stopping
Yeah,
and talking
see
to
ya.
us.
See
Okay, so
That's Jennifer's husband?
Sarah.
Sarah's husband? Sarah? Jennifer, whatever.
Yes,
Sarah's husband.
That is Sarah and Jeremiah, who are running the 580 down here downtown. They do also have Buck and Lacey are running the 580 out at the mall. So anyway, and then as far as like concerts and other events coming up, March, April, May are big time in Enid. You know, I remember back in the day before social media, everybody used to say, "There's nothing to do in Enid. There's nothing going on in Enid."
Busy. It's busy around here, man.
I think Enid Buzz has proved that there's quite a bit going on in Enid. So what do we got coming up?
February 10th, 11th, and 18th, Enid High basketball.
Enid High basketball. Have you been to an Enid High basketball game in the new arena for
No.
them? I haven't either.
I haven't even been in the new event center yet.
Oh my gosh, Todd.
I'm busy.
Okay.
I'm busy.
I've at least been into the event center, but I have not gone to see a basketball game. But I will get over there and take some video and some pictures especially for you people that live out of town, because it's really a cool thing. Even though a lot of people are complaining that it's not a true home court for the Enid High basketball, it is a cool place to play basketball. I mean, it's big time. So anyway, so get to one of those games. Darius Rucker is coming. Hootie, without the blowfish. It is sold out. You might be able to get some tickets by whining on social media. I doubt it. They did just rename part of Independence Wagon Wheel Way in honor of the sellout. So
Why?
you missed all that.
I
Enid Buzz
saw
reported-
that they were changing the name to Wagon Wheel Way, but why Wagon Wheel Way?
That's the name of his tour.
Oh.
Because one of his hit song is really a remake that he didn't write, I believe it's Wagon Wheel Way is the song that's reached #1 or something. His tour is after that. So they did rename a portion of Independence Wagon Wheel Way in honor of the sold out concert. Once the concert's over, it'll go back to Independence. But just kind of a fun thing and kind of a way to honor him and let him know that Enid is
That's cool.
happy he's coming to town.
Yeah. But no Blowfish, huh?
No
Is he
Blowfish.
going to sing any Blowfish songs?
I have not been to a Darius Rucker concert, so I don't know. I would think he would sneak a song or two in there.
Surely he would.
I would if I was Darius. Darius, we want to hear a little hootie.
Call us.
Call us. What else?
The circus is coming.
Circus was so popular from the last time it came through town. Not only is it coming back, but it's coming back and they've added a second show. So you'll have 2 chances to see the circus. I don't have all the dates. One of the dates is March 13th. I'm sure the other date is like March 12th or something so it'll be a 2-day thing. So get your tickets. You can get tickets at enideventcenter.com for the circus. What else is going on downtown?
Harlem Globetrotters.
Harlem Globetrotters?
Man, I saw those guys years ago at the
Convention Hall.
Convention Hall.
I did too. I remember that distinctly. And I think a lot of, they may have come through a couple times.
Yeah. They hit a lady in the head with a basketball that year. Do you remember that? Were you there?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, and everybody thought it was part of the show, but it wasn't.
Yeah, so Harlem Globetrotters, that ought to be a good show. And one of the original members is actually from Crescent, Oklahoma. Was it Geese?
Was
Goose.
he?
Goose. Geese? Goose.
Well, if there's 2 of them, it's geese.
There was only one of them, so it must have been
Goose.
But I think it was Goose.
It was goose, I think.
One of the original members.
If not, we'll hear about it.
It posted on Enid Buzz somewhere. If you get on Enid Buzz and you search for Harlem Globetrotters, I think I do have a paragraph that describes
Well,
who
he's
it
not
was.
still playing it.
Oh no,
because he'd be
no.
like 80.
None of those guys. Metal Arc Lemon and that whole original gang is.
They're gone.
I think they're retired. They may pop in every now and then, but no, it's a whole new set of guys. So check them out, Harlem Globetrotters, and then we've got Mega Monster Truck Tour coming to the Expo Center on
that's
March
a lot of fun.
22nd.
It's a lot of fun. It's loud.
It's loud. They say be prepared for loud and
Fumey.
Yeah, it is a little fumey because it is inside at the Expo Center. So
It's not bad. It's not bad.
you can get tickets for that at chisholmtrailexpo.com. Go to their website.
Bring your earplugs.
Bring your earplugs. Get tickets for that. So
Kids love that stuff.
and then one of our favorites,
Kansas.
Kansas is coming to town. How many times have we seen Kansas in concert?
Several. Oh, you mean back when tickets were like $12?
Yeah. Now we were together when we saw them in Stillwater. Right? No.
Not Stillwater.
Oh, okay,
I saw them a couple times in the city.
Okay, we saw them in the city, but I saw them when they came to Stillwater, which had to be in the mid to late 80s. And the funny thing was, that whoever I can't remember who I was with now, but the guys that I was with, we saw them out playing tennis.
Oh yeah, that was Kyle.
Kyle. There used to be tennis courts right outside of Gallagher Ibo, which is where they were playing, and they were actually out there in the afternoon. Yeah. The whole band was out playing tennis, and we recognized them because we were such good fans, and we ran up to the fence and said, "We said, are you guys ready to play?" And they thought we wanted to play tennis, and they actually looked at us and said, "Yeah, you got your rackets?" And I mean, so I guess we could have played tennis against the members of Kansas had we had rackets on us at the time.
I remember that story. I'm pretty sure it was Kyle you were with at that time. And then they've been to Enid before.
They did.
Saw them jogging.
They came to Enid when the band had kind of broken up, and it wasn't all the members. Now this tour, I believe all the members are with them except for Kerry Levgren, from what I understand.
Oh.
So he's kind of gone on to a Christian music career, and I think he just maybe doesn't want to do the traveling thing. I don't know why he's not with them.
They're not young.
They're not young, but I do believe it's almost the entire original band. But yeah, they came to Enid for kind of a small venue, and Steve Walsh was jogging down Van Buren, and again, I recognized him. We pulled up, I opened the door, I got out, I said, "Steve, we're so glad you're in Enid. Can I have your autograph?" Put out the thing. He signed it and took off running. Never spoke a word to me.
You were messing up his job.
I messed. I know I shouldn't have done it, but I did. So he did. He was kind enough to give me an autograph. Kept on running. So anyway, Kansas, May 10th. Get your tickets now. They are on sale. They had a pre-sale last week, but the reason that the tickets go on sale and they have a pre-sale is for you get the better seats. So get your tickets now while you get a good seat. So
Cool. And Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo Live. It's
Awesome.
kind of a musical, I guess. They bring Scooby-Doo and Shaggy and
Cool.
the whole gang. So anyway, that is June 13th. You can get tickets to that also at enideventcenter.com.
Yeah.
And so anyway, all kinds of stuff coming up in
Yeah,
Enid.
and we can touch on all that later because a lot of those are in May, June.
Yeah, we'll probably end up the end of March maybe with another one of these shows. So anyway, that's what's going on in Enid. There any other developments
I'm sure there is. There's
behind
lots
all
going on.
these?
Oh yeah, those poor guys. We're framing that up in 2-degree weather. They're either hungry or crazy. That's all I got to say.
I think they're just trying to get it done. So yeah, there is a new country inn and suites being built behind Aldi's. I get that question a lot too.
What is that?
New pizza place.
Marcos.
Enid is kind of unusual in that we already have a Marcos Pizza, which is a locally owned Marcos Pizza, and now we're going to have a nationally franchised Marcos Pizza. Oh, you didn't know that? Okay, we have Marcos Pizza and Deli on the east side, on East Broadway, which everybody raves about is great pizza, but now we're getting a nationally franchise. No, completely different. Two different. One's a local and one's a national franchise. So Tim Earl is bringing in the national Marcos in Willow Plaza, next to Da Vinci's,
By
and
Jumbo,
so
over by Jumbo's. Yeah.
I would guess it will open up in March if
I've
pretty quick.
I've had the Marcos in the city before. It was really good.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good. So
there's a homegrown Marcos.
there's a homegrown Marcos Pizza and Deli, which has all kinds of stuff on the east side.
Have
so
to check that out.
That will get a little confusing. So we'll try to we straighten that out. What else? Any other Youngblood Grill has opened. If you haven't eaten there at the Highland Tower,
Haven't
I
tried
had meatloaf. It was great.
I love meatloaf.
So if you've been missing your pastimes meatloaf, which seemed like the only place you could really get meatloaf, the meatloaf sandwich, try Youngblood Grill.
Have you had the smoked meatloaf out of the Blazes Barbecue?
I have not.
Oh, Thursday at lunch you can get smoked meatloaf, and if you like meatloaf, it's awesome.
We're just going to give a shout out to Blazes Barbecue and Napoli's Italian Restaurant because they are daily. We do a daily buzz at 11 o'clock where we talk about restaurants and foods and coupons, and they 580. Blazes and Napoli's have been regulars on there, so we're going to give them shout outs. Go eat there for lunch.
Oh, Napoli's has a really great steak Marcellus.
Oh, they do.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Check it out. You can have wine on Sunday there.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, check them out.
Yeah.
So anyway,
We talked about the food coming up here.
food coming up at 580.
Hey, I saw this on Enid Buzz last night. The car rally thing.
Oh, that's what I didn't get on here. Yeah, does anybody remember the Cannonball Run?
Yeah, or Gumball Rally.
That they are bringing. They've started that again, and it is called the Fireball Rally, and it's an actual race where these, I think they're kind of rich guys, have these really fast cars race from one end of the country to the other, but it's to raise money
to raise awareness for
missing children.
Missing children. Yeah.
So they've turned it into a race, a fundraiser, and a reality show. And what they do is they bring the race to different towns all along the route across the country, and Enid is on the stop. So
September something, I think.
And I think I posted last night. So there is a post on enidbuzz.com. So check it out. If you can't find it, search for Fireball Rally, and we've got information on that. So what they do is they bring all the cars in. They all stop here for a night. They sign autographs, I think. We'll have a media there. Enid Buzz will be there.
We'll be there.
So all kinds of fun stuff. So that is coming to Enid.
And local people get to race.
Oh, really?
That's what it said in your article.
I didn't even read the whole article.
No, the mayor actually picks people to be in the race. So I don't know how it works, but
maybe they drive out of town for a little ways, or we'll get details.
Yeah.
So and find out how you can get chosen to be by the mayor.
Cool.
Mayor Shuey, if you need volunteers. And then I'm still doing the honorary commander out at the base. They had a potluck dinner. I want to thank Lieutenant Colonel Sean Martin for inviting me and the family out there. So we went out there this last Friday and had a potluck meal, and those people out at Vance are great. I mean, it's so cool talking to so many people that come from all areas of the country.
Yeah.
They come to Enid, they get trained or they work here, and then they get shipped out to all parts of the world. And one of the guys I talked to for a while, they're getting ready to get shipped out over to England. And I mean, just interesting people, and they love Enid.
Yeah, that diversity is one of the reasons that makes Enid a really cool place.
Yeah, I mean, Vance is such a huge part of Enid, and so I am blogging about my year as an honorary commander. So I should have
busy.
I'm a busy dude. I'm also, another thing I'm going to bring up real quick, I am also on the advisory board for Pegasus. We do have a meeting today. By the time this airs, there will no longer be a Pegasus. It will have a new name. I think at this meeting we'll have picked out a new name. So from all indications of everybody that's on this advisory panel or board, whatever you want to call it, everybody is gung-ho to keep Pegasus or the new name continuing. The 3 channels will continue. It sounds like there will be a public, government, and education, which is what it was supposed to be originally. It's kind of gotten away from that. The education channel, what they're leaning towards is having the Enid Public Schools take that over completely and let the students film, let the students do their own football games, their own board meetings, school board meetings. So look for a lot of cool things coming up with the public access channels.
There could be a future George Lucas around here somewhere.
There could be, and look for Enid Buzz to have a possible short film video contest.
Did we decide on a name?
We have not
I
thought of a name yet, but
like mine.
if we come up with this contest, we're going to have a really big prize, but the people judging it, we're going to try to get Mark Marshall, who worked for Steven Spielberg, and Corey Feldman to be 2 of the judges, because Mark is going to be leaving Enid again to go out and do some work for Corey out in California. So anyway, we'll try to get them on. So
Hollywood, here we come.
So everybody, keep an eye out for that, and I think we've probably talked.
We beat it to death, I think.
20 minutes. So we are going to get out of here until next week. We will try to get a fun guest on eTalk next week.
Hey, somebody want to be on eTalk?
Contact us at buzz@enidbuzz.com if you want to advertise or be a guest. I know we may talk to Jeff Hoopengarner, because they have started a Kickstarter to raise money for
I saw
the Sultana thing. It's not a ferry, but a steamboat that sank, and it's actually the worst maritime disaster. 1,600 people died. That a lot of people don't know about. So Mike and Mark Marshall, Jeff Hoopengarner, and another guy in Nashville are trying to raise money to do an actual documentary, which I think could eventually become a movie. And they are raising money. We will probably have Jeff on at one time or another to talk about that and what that is. And it's a really interesting story. You can find out more about that on enidbuzz.com. Be sure and get the free mobile app. We have passed 2,800 people. We have all kinds of updates on it. We've got enidbuzz.tv.
Yeah.
We've got your home show.
Yeah.
All that. So anyway,
Cool.
That's a wrap.
We got to get to work.
In the meantime, we're going to go to work and keep you buzzing, and we will see you next month.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Cool. Hope I didn't run out of space.
Is it still recording?
I don't know. It went off.